Hey guys, welcome to the live Showdown. I haven't done it for a bit, so I figure I'll do some. So, yeah, today we're going to be doing some 4th Gen OU with my same old team, because why the fuck not? But, you know, we're going to try and get enough matches in for a full, live Showdown episode, so hopefully we can do that. I'm probably going to have a lot of pausing in between games, but, wow, actually got a game right off the bat. Okay, so this guy has this and that. There's no battle music. That's weird. I guess because 4th Gen? I don't know. But we're just going to start off right off the bat. Go for a U-turn because I want to at least break his stash. I know he can't kill me with anything unless he's like choice banded. So I figure he's either going to taunt or go for his own rocks. So I'm pretty safe going for a U-turn right here. He does go for taunt because he did not want me to get rocks up, which is common for an Aerodactyl to do. So now I can go into Jirachi, go for Scarf Ironhead. I know he's probably going to predict it, but at the same time, I have a lot of pivots that it won't really make a huge issue to really, well, because I mean, I can get rid of Arrow right here, or I can be smart and predict, because if I'm going to bring in a Jirachi like this, he should realize I'm Scarfed, but at the same time, I know a lot of people like to be dumb and leave an Arrow like this, so I'm just going to Ironhead. Like I said, I had a lot of good pivots, and he does stay in just because he didn't know what else to really do. So I guess rocks weren't too important to him, even though they should always be important, but that's what happens. I mean, that's a common thing that I see people do, unfortunately, but, you know, that's what you gotta do. But, Inferno comes in. I don't know what it's specifically gonna go for, because I know he can predict my switch out, but I also know he can play the obvious move. And while Zapdos is a good general thing to go into, Suicune would also be good, but the problem is I can't take too close combats if it's got more of a physical orientation. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to Zapdos just because it's safe right now. I don't know what to expect just yet. I do take about 50%. He has Life Orb, so he's probably more special oriented. So what I'm going to do is just going to go for Roost, because there's a chance he switches, but there is also that chance that he goes for the HP Ice, which I knew wouldn't do as much, because Fire Blast after Stab does more than HP Ice after Super Effective. So he really just made a mistake there. He goes for Focus Blast. I don't really know why. I guess he's whatchamacallit item. Now the problem is he got a special defense drop on me, so he can easily go for Fire Blast and start to do stuff. He says he loves the cancel button, but now the problem is he can easily go for Fire Blast on me and just beat the shit out of me. So the problem is I figure he's going to go for Fire Blast, so Suicune is the safest option to do here now, and he did go for Fire Blast, so now I'm just going to go for Surf, because there's no reason to go for anything else. He does go for Grass Knot though, so he's just 4 attack special. Now I can just go into Azelf, however, and just take him out with a Psychic. I don't know if he has anything to take it, but at this point it is safe. If he goes to like a Tyranitar or something, I'll just set up rocks, because I need to get him up. He goes to a Bronzong, however. I can Fire Blast, but I just want to get rocks up. They're more important than it is trying to hit this Bronzong very well, because I have plenty of things to hit Bronzong. That's not a problem. Problem is, though, he does take me out, but I can go into Zapdos, sponge his hits, essentially, get a sub up. I don't know what kind of Bronzong he is, so at the very least, I can sub up on his potential Explosion, which he does do. So, I mean, that works out perfectly, because Bronzong's out of the way. The problem is, the score is tied up. He knows more Pokemon than I know of his, but his Inferno is at least at about half health, I think. He does go into a Gyarados, though, which means he is potentially Life Orbed, which means he can potentially kill me right here. But I'm going to take that chance and just go for Discharge. I don't know what he was trying to pull here. I guess he thought I would be too scared of the Stone Edge, but at the same time, it's kind of risky to, well, really risky to do that, because he just lost his Gyarados there. Goes out to a Heatran. I know he's just going to Fire Blast, so Flygon is the safest option. He really shouldn't have gone Gyarados there. I mean, it's like, yeah, I could have feared Stone Edge, and he went for HP Ice. Shit. Oh, well, that's fine. Now I most likely know he's Scarfed, however, so I can go into Infernape, just safely go for close combat, because no matter what he goes into, I'm going to hit something for huge amounts of damage. If he goes into his own Infernape, that's dead. If he stays in, that's dead. Something else, probably dead, considering he probably uses Gyarados for a fighting resist, so I don't know, I'm expecting a Grass type maybe as his last Pokemon, because otherwise he's got all of his other bases covered. He's got the Celebi, so that's fine. Does a lot with close combat. Still, I should have gone for U-turn, but at the same time, I wasn't expecting Celebi just yet. So what I'm going to do is go into Jirachi, because I do want to preserve Zapdos more than I want to preserve Jirachi. He does go for Nasty Plot, however, but I can just go for the U-turn, take out Celebi, and then I can go into Zapdos, because he doesn't have Rocks up, so I get Leftovers back, and I can essentially see what he's got going on his Pokemon. So he's going to go into Heatran. What I can do is I can Roost up, because now I know he's probably choiced in some way. I don't know what kind of choiced yet, but I'm going to assume he's going to outspeed me, so I'll go for Roost. I know I can probably take one hit since I'm special defensive. Does get a crit on that, so that doesn't tell me too much, unfortunately. So I think what I'll do is go... Oh, he just forfeits. Okay, that's fine. But, yeah, I mean, that was really strange. The only thing that was really strange was that Gyarados play, because it's just he had no reason to go into Gyarados like that, and then Dragon Dance. I guess he was really thinking I was going to fear the Stone Edge, but there was a chance I could live it, plus the chance that it's just not going to, you know? It was really more the safe play for me, because I had Jirachi to take on the Gyarados anyways, so, whatever. But now here comes that waiting period that I expected, so I'm going to pause it, and we'll come back when we have another match. So BRB. Okay, so now the battle music is playing, so I don't know what's going on there. But, we got a game. He's got an Azelf lead. I don't know what he's going to do, so best thing to do is U-turn. I mean, this is always what I do against Azelf leads. It's like, I sometimes Stealth Rock just because I'm being stupid, but what I usually do is just go for U-turn, and then go to Jirachi, because he's most likely going to taunt and lay up his own rocks. But he does U-turn actually this time, which is kind of weird. I don't expect that much. I mean, I know that's weird that I don't expect it much, but now the problem is he brings in Infernape this way, so I don't really know what to expect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Suicune. I mean, it's kind of a risky play, but at the same time, he did just go for the safe play, which the fact that he has no Life Orb tells me there's a chance he's Scarfed, but I don't know. I don't know yet, you know? It's kind of a weird thing to play at this point, so what I'm going to do... Alright, he brings in Vaporeon. I want to go back out to Azelf so I can get my rocks up. Because, I mean, it was obvious, kind of painfully obvious, he was going to Toxic there. I don't really care. All I need to do is get back into Zapdos so that I can get off a sub to kind of block his Vaporeon, get my own Toxic off on him, and I should be in good shape. So, at the very least, I'm getting up rocks before him, but he's going out to his Flygon. I get to find out what kind of Flygon he's playing here. I mean, it's most likely going to be Scarfed, but it's just a matter of what he's doing with this Flygon, essentially. So, I'm going to find out what's going on right here. I do live, so that means I get a Psychic off on something. It's just a matter of what he wants to take it. Because, yeah, but at least I know now his Flygon's Scarfed. I mean, I assumed most Flygons are Scarfed, so it's not really a reason to give a shit too much. But he goes out to Breloom to die. Well, at least I know he had a Fire Water Grass Core. That means his last Pokemon is most likely a Steel type. Problem is now what to go out to. Alright, I think the best choice would be Jirachi, because one thing to do in 4th gen, go back out to your lead. And plus the fact that Jirachi just had a lot of good pivots against most of his team, it did really offer up a good thing to go to. So at the very least, I most likely prevented rocks on his end, because that's just what you do in 4th gen. You generally throw rocks on your lead, because that's the best thing to generally do. I mean, it's not always, but now he's going to go to Flygon. Problem is, he can Stone Edge or he can Outrage. I don't really want him predicting my Jirachi, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for Roost, see what he's got going on, then I'll make the proper assessment. Problem is, Stone Edge missed. I mean, that's good and bad at the same time. Good, because I know he's locked into Stone Edge. Bad, because I don't know damage assessment now. I mean, I can kind of generally assume it's gonna do a certain amount, but you can never be 100% sure is the problem. So, Flygon comes in here now. What I'm gonna do is just go for Earthquake, just to see, well, the problem is, I know that Vaporeon's gonna come in. There's no other move he should be making. The problem is I don't want to switch, though, just in case he predicts it. But I'm still just going to go for Earthquake, just to get some damage going to see what's going on. I do Earthquake, does a good chunk, but the problem is, he took that fairly decently. I want a Draco, but at the same time, I don't know if it'll kill. But I'm going to do it anyways. Unfortunately, brings it down really low. But he Toxic'd. Okay, that is perfect, because now he is most likely not going to stay in, or he's going to protect just so he can stall me out more. And, I mean, he's not going to risk the Wish right here. There's no reason for him to do that. So, I mean, I kind of played that perfectly. Because now what I can do is go for sub. I know it's full set now. The problem is I do miss potentially killing this Vaporeon, but in the end I get a Zapdos that is set up in a decent way. So that's what I generally prefer over having this thing dead, because I can deal with it. That's no problem. It's just that that little bit of initiative will really bring me forward to winning this game, you know? So I'd rather get that sub up. I know he's more than likely wishing, which is fine. Now, I'm just going to go for Toxic. The reason being, I mean, I knew he was going to stay in, but there is that potential of switching, which I don't really want to risk just yet. Plus, still getting a Toxic on that Vaporeon for later would still help. So, that's what I want to do either way. Because if I get that Toxic off on that, or if he still goes to Flygon, predicting me to go for the Discharge right here, the problem is, he knows my full set now, but he's probably not going to use it properly. He goes into a Gengar, unfortunately. So I should have gone for Discharge, but I should generally be okay, because I can just go for Discharge right here. He does go for Sub. Unfortunately for him, though, I can just keep Discharging, so that's not really a huge deal. Because, I mean, he doesn't have a Steel type now, so that's good to know. Paint Split doesn't work because I have Sub up. Brings him down pretty low. Another one will take him out. The problem is now I am open to Flygon, but I get to kill off this Gengar, so that's good for me. Gengar is gone and out of the way, so that is great. But now Flygon can come in here. I do get to see what it's going to do. I'm just going to Roost, because, yep, he just Stone Edges, does a good... Okay, 63%, so I know now about what it's doing. So, what I can do here... It's a risky play in a sense to do this, but I'm gonna Toxic. I mean, let's see. He should almost be out of Stone Edges right now, but I can wear down this Flygon essentially at this point, so what I can do... I'm gonna go into Jirachi, and he's almost out of Stone Edges, and then he's going to be enticed to switch right here most likely, so I can go for U-turn. And he's going out to Vaporeon, which is perfect, because now I can go back into Zapdos, and since he doesn't have Rocks up, I can get Zapdos back set up. And he should be about out of Stone Edges. He's at least gone for 2 on this particular moment, but it looks like he should be out. So what I can do here, get back set up with Zapdos, go for Sub, and I should generally be okay, because I can get a Sub up. I don't think... Oh, he has Ice Beam. Okay, he's going to unfortunately be able to Toxic me in a minute. Unless I play this right. Wait, that means he doesn't have Surf. So actually, that's good. That is very good. What I'm going to do here is go into Jirachi. It's a weird play, but in a sense it'll work. Because now he's going to be enticed to go for the Wish, most likely. Ooh, a crit. Okay, that helps a little bit. But now what I can do is go into Infernape. He gets the Wish going, that's fine. I don't really care. But the main important thing is I get to start firing off close combats. I know he doesn't have Surf now, so Infernape is very, very safe right now. He can start wishing all he wants, but he's not going to continuously want to take these hits, and I can switch in Zapdos on opportune moments, and eventually this Vaporeon is just going to get worn the fuck down. Ah, that's a problem, though. Is that, yeah, he does get that Wish Protect going, so... Actually, it's not going to work as well as I would have liked. Nah. Oh, what? He goes out to Flygon, okay. That kind of gives me the game there. Because I guess he thought I would switch, fearing more Vaporeon protecting. But it's just the problem is, I didn't really have much else to do. But now Vaporeon comes back in, I get to kill it with close combat, and then Infernape will be easy pickings, fortunately. So he's just wasting my close combats at this point. I mean, he's essentially just making this an easier game for me. Which is weird, but okay. But now, Vaporeon just comes back in. It'll protect. He can try for a double protect, but essentially it's still my match, and he just lets it go. Because he realized there was no point. And yeah, I win. Alright, let's get another one. And wow, instantly right away too. But the problem is, this guy looks kind of bad because he led with the Blaziken. Now here's the thing, I don't know what this thing wants to do, but at the same time, I don't think it's going to do much. So I think the safest move is to go out to Suicune because I don't know what's going on. It's like I wanted to get this thing out of the way, but at the same time, it's safe for me to do that. Unfortunately, I went to Yen Mega, so I mean, I would have been safe staying in, but I'm just going to go for Ice Beam right here because it'll do a lot to Yen Mega. He has Giga Drain, though. Doesn't do anything. What the fuck? It did nothing. Speed Boost, that's fine. I can just kill him with another Ice Beam. I can even go for Surf, I'm assuming. Just in case he wanted to switch. He shouldn't get enough to live a Surf, though. And I crit him anyways. I highly doubt it mattered, though. Because, I mean, you saw the damage from Ice Beam. I really doubt it mattered that much. Raichu. This guy is bad. I'm sorry, but he's bad. Go to Zapdos. Take a Thunderbolt. Does nothing. Paralyzes me. Cool. Don't really care because I can just Toxic. I mean, all I need is a free switch to something else. That's fine. I really don't care. I mean, it's like, all I need is some extra damage. Nothing. Great. This is such a good use of time. Such a good use of time. Of all of the time in the world. Let's just Roost. I highly doubt this guy even EVs, so I'm just going to go out to my Flygon. Because I can take anything. And he's going back out to Blaziken, so I'm not even fearing anything anymore. I'm just going for obvious moves. I mean, it's like, I don't even need to say anything. It's just, click buttons at this point. Yeah, we'll be getting another match, though. But for now, sit back while we let you off. What? He just said let you off in the chat. I don't know what that means. Draco, kill the Dragonite. And that's dead. Roserade. I don't care. I really don't. Earthquake it. I really don't. Oh, he had a Sash. Wow, he actually used a viable item. Oh no, he put me to sleep. Let's preserve the 6-0 because who fucking cares? Synthesis. Great. I don't really give a shit. Flare Blitz, because it'll kill you. Or it could be smart and go for U-turn. Let's be smart and go for U-turn. Because for some reason, I'm going to actually predict him to switch. I don't know why, but I'm going to do it. Can he actually be smart and switch? Also, I'm sorry I'm being so condescending right now, but it's just like... I mean, yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Just waiting now for him to make a move. I mean, what can he really do? I'm pretty sure U-turn from Choice Banded Ape might even still kill it, so... I don't know. We'll see. I know he's at like 51% though. I mean, that's what he kind of has to be at. Whatever. But, just waiting for him to make a move. Because that's what we do. I don't get what could take so long to make a move for. Am I really going to have to try and kick him? I mean, seriously? Am I really going to have to? Yeah, I'm probably going to have to. Fuck it. Clicking the button. Battle timer on. I hate doing it, but it's just like, you're taking for fucking ever for a move that probably doesn't matter that much when I already kind of got you red in a sense. So, I don't know. Whatever. Maybe I should just search another battle in the meantime, but we'll just sit here, wait for him to finish doing whatever, get my free win. Yeah, actually, in the meantime, I want to check what the ladder looks like in 4th gen right now. Actually, I'm just curious what the highest rank is. Okay. I'm probably not even on the leaderboard. Let's see. Let's try and find me. I think I'm like... So I think you actually have to play like 100 battles, though, to even get on the leaderboard. Yeah, I don't see myself anywhere. Hey, there's Xerxes. He's cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm on here. Oh, well. That's fine. I don't need to be on the 4th gen leaderboard to be the best at 4th gen. Even though I'm not the best at 4th gen. We're not even close. But, at least I know now that the 4th gen leaderboard has, like, higher ups that are, like, in the 1900s like that. You know, it's like, I don't know. Makes sense, but at the same time, whatever. But, you know what they need on here? 4th gen UU. I would be happy if they implemented 4th gen UU onto this shit. I'd totally play it, too. Like, I love 4th gen OU. I love 4th gen UU. I mean, that's it. I didn't like 4th gen Ubers. I didn't like 4th gen NU. Never liked NU in the first place, so... Yeah, but 4th gen. Just 4th gen. That's the way to go, man. Yeah, I guess he just is stalling for time. I don't fucking know. This guy is just taking his sweet-ass time. But we'll see my rating after this match, and then we'll kind of know where I should be on the leaderboard. But I think it's like you have to play a certain amount of matches to even be recognized on the leaderboard in a sense. So I think, because someone was telling me that before, and I was trying to find myself on the leaderboard one time. But I couldn't because I didn't play a certain amount of matches. But I don't know. Whatever. We'll see. We will see. But he's got 20 seconds left, so won't be long. In the meantime, I'm shuffling cards. I'm going to draw a hand, see how I do. Alright, 10 seconds. I kind of like this hand, except I drew a red and a yellow. I'd rather only have one or the other. Okay, so I'm at 1637. I'm assuming I'm still not there, though. But let's quick check. Loading list. So it should be 1637. Yeah, I'm not up here, because I would be, like, right here. But I'm assuming since I haven't played enough matches, unless it's, like, I don't know, whatever. But, yeah, so, whatever. That's fine. We'll just get another match. And we're probably going to have to wait. So I'll pause it, and we'll come back in a second. We got a match, and he's got a hippo, so that means this guy is going to be a bit more defensive, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight off the bat with rocks. He goes to Metagross, though, so I guess he expected me to just go straight for Psychic, but now, since I'm Life Orbed, he is Scarfed. That's good to know. Unfortunately, I do lose my Azelf, essentially, but if I can get it in before he gets a Rocks thing in, I'm good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to preserve Azelf for now, because it is still good death fodder. That did a lot, though, to Suicune, but I can start getting Calm Minds up, and I can only start surfing eventually. He goes into Empoleon, though. Not too huge of a deal. What I'm probably going to do is I'll just go for HP Electric. I don't know what kind of Empoleon he has yet, so yep, just go straight for HP Electric. He's going to go out to Metagross, because he basically just wanted to switch up moves. He's probably going to Boom on me now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Azelf Death Fodder, because Death Fodder is really important in 4th Gen. Like, it's more important than it ever was. Oh, he tricks me. A Scarf. Now he's got a Life Orb. That kind of works, I guess. Not really, though. But now, I can go into Flygon and just kill him off with an Earthquake. Except, I'm going to actually go for Fire Blast, because he probably doesn't want to lose Metagross just yet, and he does have that Hippowdon, which will get hit by Fire Blast very nicely. So, there is that chance he's going to go out to it, so I'm just going to go for that. He does stay in, though. Now he knows I'm Life Orbed, so he can play a bit more cautiously around that. Unfortunately, but I got Metagross out of the way. I mean, that's still good, but at the same time, he's got a little bit more scouting initiative on me. So that kind of sucks, but I can play around it. Fernet comes in. How important is Suicune going to be? Because I doubt he's going to Fire Blast, so I don't know. Zapdos is still a good thing to just generally bring in, but he does go for Flamethrower. Does not do too much. So I can start roosting up, which is what I think I'm going to do. He is Life Orb, so I know that. He can go for Nasty Plot, but he's going to get really worn down really quick. So it's in his best interest to switch out right now, I think, personally. I don't know what he'll have to switch out to. He's probably going to have a Grass type somewhere. I just got to figure out where. So, I mean, that's one thing to keep in mind, because Fire, Water, Grass was common. I just didn't, because that's just how this team got built. But he just goes for Flamethrower again, that's fine, because I'm going to be recovering more than he's dealing. So, that's a good thing. Unfortunately, that Sand is working against me, so I'm getting about 10% more. He's going to go out to Gliscor, though. So, what I'll do here is, okay, he is faster, unfortunately, but I'm still going to go for Toxic. That's fine. I miss, but I'm going to go for Sub, because I doubt he's going to be able to do too much more to me. So I'm going to go for Sub right here. He gets his own Sub up. That's fine. He's just going to BP it out, though. I know that for a fact. So it's just a matter of if I can hit whatever he BPs out to with a Discharge. I mean, that's just what I got to do. I don't know if he's going to set up too much more, but okay, he taunts me. I can't do anything about it. Alright, so he is BP, Sub, Rock Polish, taunt. I mean, that's standard on this kind of Gliscor, but I'm just going to discharge until he switches out. I mean, that's essentially all I can do. That's all I need to do. I know he's not going to go out to his Hippo, though. There's no real reason to, but he can. It's just it doesn't do anything for him. So he's either going to go out to Infernape or Empoleon. Problem is, though, they don't do much against my Zapdos. It's just like, I mean, yes, he can do it. It's just, what is it going to do for him? But, I mean, that's probably what he's going to end up doing just because I have Zapdos out. That's the problem. He's just setting up for no reason. I guess he's just waiting for me to go for a different move so he can BP out freely. But, it's just, I still have my sub in the end, you know? But it would be in his best interest to just BP out right as the taunt wears off, you know? It's just, I mean, if he thinks he can really stall me out, whatever, more power to him. It's just, whatever. I mean, I don't think he has anything that really threatens me that badly, is the problem. But he's really going to play this game, so how do I want to do this? It's just, we're just going to sit here for eternity while he stalls me out, that's the thing. So what I'll do, I'm just going to go to Suicune. Fuck it. I don't want to deal with this anymore. He's going to taunt me, but now he's going to BP out, probably to Empoleon. So, I'm going to predict that and just go for HP Electric. Yep, that's fine. Does go out to the Empoleon, that's fine. I have an out to that. I have a few outs to that, actually. I mean, it was a decent idea, but at the same time, I kind of had an inkling on what was going on. Does Grass Knot me? Not a huge deal, though. Because like I said, I have an out to it. It's not a huge deal. I do want to switch, but at the same time, I don't. I mean, I should have, because now that Hippo's just going to be annoying. But I can go to Infernape. I do have the Mach Punch. That should take it out from what it's at. I do get your crit. Probably doesn't matter. I really don't care if it mattered or not. But now I can go back out to Gliscor. Get set up again. Not really accomplished too much. The problem is, the things he's BPing out to, they don't bring him much benefit. So, it's like, really, why? You know? The problem is, I know he has Sandveil. He's not going to have Hyper Cutter. But, I mean, he might because he has a BPing Gliscor after all. But I'm just going to keep Fire Blasting because I need to just get rid of the subs. I don't really care if he baton passes out to Infernape. As you saw before, it's not a huge deal to me. I just need to make sure this Gliscor does not keep a sub. Also, I shouldn't be losing Life Orb. This is 4th gen. Or I shouldn't be taking Life Orb damage because it is 4th gen. I mean, that's not how Life Orb works in 4th gen. So, I mean, that's probably Showdown's fault in not knowing exactly how 4th gen works perfectly. But now, he is going to switch. I mean, he's going to baton pass out. So I'm just going to go for Draco. Okay, he just wasted his Gliscor for literally no reason. But that's fine. I'm going to keep Flygon though because it is still useful. Hippo comes out. I can't Roost. Damn it. I guess I'll just go to Jirachi for really no reason. Stealth Rocks, that's fine. You turn back out to Flygon? Why not? In case he wants to Earthquake, then I can get off some Roosts and Dracos. I mean, really, that's the best option I can do. Because I need to find some way to get rid of this Hippowdon now that Suicune's gone. I should have preserved Suicune, but it just, it didn't work out properly. But I'm going to go for Fire Blast just to gauge damage, maybe get a burn. He does roar me out into Infernape. I don't know if I need Infernape, though, for his last guy. That's the thing. His Infernape has taken a decent amount of damage, so Jirachi can handle it. I'll go for Flare Blitz. He might just predict me to switch out. I don't really know what he's got going on. He just slacks off. I'm doing a bit less than he recovers, but eventually I'll get into Blaze range, and he'll eventually stop trying to slack off. So he does. Goes into Zapdos. I know his full moveset now, so I can just Toxic him, and he'll be shut down. I mean, that's essentially it. He's Toxic, he's shut down now. He just slacks off. I'm going to Roost as well. I don't really care if he predicts it. I don't think he will is a thing. So I'm just going to roost, and I should be able to take it either way. Okay, he does predict it. That's fine. I really don't care. Unfortunately, though, that does mean my Zapdos is going to be basically useless, but I think what I'll do here is I'll go for Discharge to bait that I'm going to, you know, go for Roost. Okay, he did go for that. That's fine. Essentially, I still should have this game in the bag, though. I can just go for Flare Blitz right here. It'll do a good chunk because I'm in Blaze range. I do die, but at the very least, he can't roar me, and he should almost die from Toxic. He does die from Toxic, so I can go out to Jirachi. I don't know what his last is, but he is more than likely going to Infernape. I'm just going to go for Iron Head. Come on, flinch. Yup, there we go. We got the flinch off. So that means I can just hit him with another Iron Head, take him out. Don't know what his last is, but hopefully it's nothing too bad. Breloom. Okay. That is not too bad. Because what I'll do is I'll just go for Iron Head. Does flinch, so that means it's my game. So, awesome. And he just forfeits. That was a lot longer than it needed to be. It really was, because of all that stalling with Gliscor. But, that was still a match. But I think, I'll get one more. I was going to say I'm going to end on that note, but that match was kind of, But, yeah, alright. Fuck it. We'll just end it here, because I'm hungry right now. So, yeah, we'll end it there. But, yeah, that'll be it for this. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Such blah. Work on sub, and later, guys.